Hey guys, my name is Bando. This is Brexit Bando, and as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I'm currently dying. But the content must go on. I apologise if I cough through this, or if I just start dying, or, you get uncontrollably turned on by my deep, husky voice. I want to do a nice simple video, something easy, because at the moment I'd rather just crawl into bed and sleep for a second day in a row. Fun fact, not eating for a day makes your calf muscles look fantastic. So, I'm not going to cover the kill team stuff. I've got lots of things to say about the kill team stuff that's not positive. So instead, I've decided to go through 5 firstborn Space Marine kits that I feel could do with a glow up. Kits that need replacing, updating. I was just going to go through just like generic Space Marine kits that need an upgrade. But it was 90% Primaris kits, and I just realised it would just be bashing Primaris more than ever. So I limited myself to just Firstborn. Unfortunately, one chapter gets really shafted in this. So, first up is the Assault Terminators. They're still on the website to be purchased. I've got no problem with them, but with the new Terminators in place, these guys are a little small and a little underwhelming. It's very surprising that it's taking this long for an Assault Terminator squad or upgrade sprue to be released for the new Leviathan scaled Terminators. You would have thought that some sort of joined up thinking would have happened at Games Workshop, that the powers that be would have gone, we're doing this, let's do the upgrade set for the arms at the same time. And to a lesser extent, all of the chapter specific Terminators. Now, I love the Blood Angels Terminators. I'm not going to pick them up anytime soon, simply because of the scale issue now. Same with the Wolf Guard. It was the same with the Deathwing, but then they've obviously now been replaced, which is great. So a replacement of the old Terminators and the moving of these guys into the Leviathan scale. Pardon me. Next up, Salamanders Captain Wulfen Hastan. Now, Wulfen Hastan's a great mini of the much underrepresented Salamanders chapter. And on top of this, I think a mid-model for, I believe it was Tushan. No, not Tushan. Xavier? They had a chaplain special character for a while that had a model as well. That would be nice to see come back as well. He just needs a nice new model. Something kind of cool. Very much in the same fittings of this model. The same kind of pose. Maybe something a bit wider, more interesting. A bit more like come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. I think too many poses are very kind of narrow, upright. Think like Ragnar Blackmane's new model, for example, is it's very kind of what I'm talking about. Everything's kind of upright and crap. Give us a nice squat, wide warrior pose for this kind of guy. But he's a nice model. But yeah, unfortunately, he's going to get Primaris eventually. The next one is one of my least favourite kits in existence. I will probably go to my grave hating the Wulfen kit. I loved the Wulfen when they came out in the 13th Black Crusade Codex. They were a fantastic idea, this idea of these like bestial werewolf Space Marines in like the tatters of their armour. And if you look at the artwork by Karl Kapinski compared to the modern artwork for them, it's like looking at Warhammer versus Warcraft, World of Warcraft at least. They're so cartoony, they're so stupid now, versus the really, really grimdark thing they used to be. Give me that scary bestial. It still kind of looks like a man. It's still wearing power armour. It hasn't got little wolfy feet. It doesn't have these stupid like low heads and stuff. It's still quite clearly a Space Marine, but it's like the Wolfman Space Marine. These guys need replacing badly. I have yet to see even a single paint job ever do them justice. Canis Wolfborn, and this actually goes for every single Space Marine kit that's riding a wolf. I like Space Wolves, I really do. I love the idea of like Space Marine Vikings and wolf themed Space Marine Vikings. It's really kind of cool. But it's just so dumb having Space Wolves riding Space Wolves. Yeah, it's just terrible. And the name, Canis Wolfborn, is as bad as Ferrus Manus and his Iron Hands. If, you know, you read the translation from Latin, it's literally Iron Hand with his Iron Hands, leader of the Iron Hands. And that's what this is like, Canis Wolfborn. You know, it's just... it's dumb. This guy, I'm going to give a slight, like, pause to. His axe looks fantastic. His face is brilliant. The Thousand Suns body is a great bit to use. And this wolf is one of the best posed things GW's ever released. I actually had this as a unit, like, filler for a unit of dire wolves for my old Vampire Counts army. It was just this big black wolf in the middle of all my dire wolves. And with a very little resculpting, it was able to fit quite nicely. But yeah, Marines riding wolves is just crazy dumb. It would be like Marines riding horses. They have motorcycles for a reason, and this is just, it's bad. I would absolutely get rid of these. I wouldn't even upgrade them. I would just ditch them completely. Like, Leman Russ having his wolves as companions is fine, and being able to take a Fenrisian wolf as a companion is fine. And I believe in 30k that we should be able to take Fenrisian wolves with our Space Wolves. But riding them is a bit dumb. So yeah, that's it. Terminators. Get rid of all of these Terminators. Upgrade them, or at least give us an upgrade kit so we can put thunder hammers and storm shields on people. Update all of the Legion specific Terminators, or give us upgrade packs for them. Upgrade these characters. Ditch the Wulfen. They're so bad. They're not even a great source of bits. Like, hey, we've got this like werewolf who's an uncontrollable berserker. Let's give him a grenade launcher on his backpack. What muppet thought that up? Anyway. My name is Bando. I'm sweating like a pig now. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry I sound so horrible. I hope next week I will be back to normal and be able to give you a decent video. Thank you.